Hello, everybody. It's Alistair Will and Dakota here with an episode of No Flips Given. Come to you with one knife, special knife.
Pretty cool knife.
Let's open it up.
Sweet. All right.
So
what do we got
Wilhelm,
here?
yeah, what do we got here?
This would be a Benchmade Gold Class 51.
Good God. Now, is this the only Gold Class 51 that you own?
No, well, sorry. It is the only Gold Class 51 I own. There are two other Gold Class 51s that are in the wild. This one is the 511601.
Oh,
161.
Jesus
161.
Christ. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Look at that slip. My
Oh
word.
Yeah.
my God. Dude, I can see the neck beard from here.
Yep.
You're going to have to pull that bad boy out of there at some point.
Do you shave with it?
No.
What, have you cut anything with it?
No.
Yeah, absolutely
I don't even
not.
flip it.
Why don't you cut things with it?
Because that is fucking Nichols Ripple Damascus, son.
And titanium handles and
With?
latchless.
Titanium handles with?
Titanium's not as cool
With
as it
Nichols
used to be.
Damascus inlays.
My God.
So,
What a sexy bitch.
yep, they made 100 of them is what they said.
What number do we have here?
This is 77. Of the 100 that they say, yeah, go ahead. We're not exactly sure how many of those actually made it out into the wild, because they started
guarantee
production run.
there's a 101 on Les's old office wall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
This one is in absolute pristine shape. Really, really, really good shape. Like, it just hasn't been flipped. It's been kept in a box.
All right, Dakota, start flipping it around, man.
Yep.
You got it.
Well, it is a washer's knife, so there is going to be tap.
Sorry, I just ruined the value.
No, not at all.
I'm trying to, but
Okay, I'm trying to.
Just spit on it.
Well, I mean, most
We had a conversation
recently,
about this.
there was one on AZK that sold within the last year that was beat up, dings,
Are you
and it sold for $1,000.
And even that slip looks absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it's immaculate.
If
That's
Dakota
like-
would just stop sticking his fingers in it.
It's
Well,
so
I was just
soft.
like, it's got
Yeah.
a like a belt loop in it, and I was
Mhm.
like, oh, it's not a slipcase, it's a slipcase belt sheath, and I'm
Mhm.
like, Benchmade actually expected you to carry this
Well, I mean,
around?
the 51s kind of always put a press on a little bit on EDC.
EDC. Yep. And this one, I mean, it's no different. I mean, you could EDC this, I guess.
You'd have
Why
to be some
would
mob
you?
boss or something who's going to
Yeah.
be cutting someone
Well,
on special
Yeah,
occasions.
just
Just a
A
quick tour
polished
around
edge.
it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a polished edge on it. The Zen pin construction, sandwich construction, on washers only. All polished hardware. The inlays are actually fitted in there, and then from the inside, it's also anodized on the inside.
I
And
did
there
not
you
know.
can see minor, little tiny screws that hold the inlays in place.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the machine work to get that so precisely fitted is just wonderful.
I mean, there's zero lip there at
None,
all.
none
That is
whatsoever.
an incredibly smooth transition.
The other thing too is if you look at the blade profile on this, it's a different profile than a standard
I think you're feeling
51.
the Damascus there more than anything else.
They literally they didn't punch these out with punch the nickels out. Somebody built this knife.
Yeah.
Really, really beautiful example. It's probably my favorite of the 3 Benchmade 51 gold classes. I had the opportunity when I purchased this one to buy all 3, and I punch myself on a daily basis that I did not buy all 3 in the same thing. I should have, but because this one was my favorite, that's what I bought.
And for risk of sounding like an old man, they're just not making them like that anymore.
They're
Yeah.
not. No, this one was due to its the model number. This one came out in 2016. Was part of what they said was an international release. So initially, these were the most hard to find in the States because it was mostly taken to dealers outside of the country. Problem with that is it's a Balisong. They might have got them out to some of these dealers, but they weren't legal to have in a bunch of these countries.
Yeah, sure.
And so consequently, they're now just about as easy to find as any of the other three or the other two Gold Class 51s.
Must have made
Which
their way
is
back
not
in.
easy, but yeah.
Yeah, which is not easy. But you know, they're currently market on these probably about 2,500,
Can we ask what you picked it up for?
17,
Okay.
and that was
A
what,
couple years ago.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I've had this one for a while. It is a safe queen.
As it should be. you
Yeah,
know.
it's just real pretty. It's something nice to have in the collection. You know, Nichols rippled Damascus, and it's also the Nichols rippled Damascus on the back. On
Oh,
the
look at
spacers
that.
as well.
My God.
Yeah,
That's like the
But all
small
the
detail work
polished
that just brings
hardware.
it together.
yeah. You know, this is what was it? St. Clair was the guy that was at the time running the Gold Class shop, and he really pulled out the stops on these. I have a feeling, and I may be wrong, but I think this is coming out in 2016 was the last time Benchmade is going to make a Gold Class Balisong. They may do another, I don't know, but they haven't for
We got to get our hands on their
7
new
years
Balisong.
now.
We will eventually, for sure.
What's
But, like,
that?
Their new Balisong. Get our hands
Yeah,
on
I
it.
will have my hands on one.
Compare it to this and be like, it's trash. It's also $400, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would love to see another Gold Class Bally, but the way they're trending is very much
It's-
away from.
away from this and
Yeah.
this style of fitment and this level of execution. I have
Guarantee
not
you.
seen.
the next one's going to be the Weekend. Or
Oh God, I said that
You
today.
did say that.
I did.
it's one of their.
I know.
It's actually selling really well for
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's
it's
not
a
for us,
functional knife.
REI.
REI.
Yeah,
Oh, that's such an
REI.
REI knife. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's such an REI knife.
When you go
yeah.
further down south, their dealers are doing better with that knife than we are.
Yeah.
So we're not Benchmade's demo anymore.
I guess
No.
not.
Well, then this is not Benchmade's demo anymore, which is, I mean, you know, they're trying with the new one coming out, and that one I'm hoping.
How much is it? 5, 6, 800?
I think it's going to be 5, right around 5. Maybe I think it'll hit the street at probably 4.5.
Yeah.
And it's designed to be a flipper, you know, like an actual competition flipper. I don't know how close they're going to hit the mark on it, or how much they've been listening to actual people that are into Balisong
Yeah, I mean,
flipping.
whoever they're right now is like designing that and like listening to people.
Yeah,
you know.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, the days of this is
I
long
feel
gone.
there's going to be a Principal Skinner moment with that knife.
Yeah, yeah.
Are our customers right and I'm just wrong and out of touch? No, they're out of touch.
They're out of touch.
Yeah,
And
that's
you know, and on just a defense of Benchmade in this regard, you know, Balisongs are not a huge market share for them. I mean, they are popular knives and they do sell, but I mean, if you compared it to the Bug Out and the number of
Well,
and the
I
number
mean,
of their
but
other SKUs,
Those
yeah.
are always and I feel like that's always going to be a better seller than anything Balisong.
Yeah.
But it's still the history, and there's
It
still
is the
people who
history,
expect that out of
The
absolutely.
it.
Griptilians still outsold them all so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
right? They still sell more Griptilians than Bug Outs.
Well, these days I don't know.
Ooh, and I
That could be a
believe
close one.
Also, how is Griptilian spelled? Because Benchmade spells it 2 different ways.
GRIPTILIAN.
Okay, so there's some with 2 L's and some with 1.
It's supposed to be 1L.
It's on their website with both. I think
Yeah.
it's for SEO reasons.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh my God, have you ever touched that thing?
yeah.
Yeah, oh, I see the stands.
Sorry, number 71
71.
of 100.
Is that not signed?
Yeah.
Were they not doing that at the time?
No, it's fine.
Oh, on the front side. Gotcha. Yeah,
Is that little medallion that punches out?
Lesty Acids.
yeah. Yeah, the man.
He's
the
a man.
legend. Yeah.
But yeah, 71. It was also important for me on this one, and this is just my nerd factor, is it was the year of my birth,
Ah.
71.
Yeah.
So-
Perfect. Perfect.
Official Gold Class Seal, Benchmade USA. Benchmade Knife Co.
Pretty cool shit. Yeah.
Well, what a thing of beauty, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for bringing it to the shop today.
Cool knife.
We really appreciate it. That is an absolutely gorgeous piece. You've got a lot of really, fancier, like custom valleys, but this one is something special.
Yeah, Benchmade gold classes, when production knife companies pull out the stops and do a mid-tech, which you could say that's definitely mid-tech.
Where they can show off what they actually
what
can
they
do.
actually can do.
Yeah, they
That's
have the
stuff
resources
that
and
really,
ability to do it.
That's
yeah.
the stuff that really kind of chimes my bell. I mean, there's a number of production companies out there that I've got mid-techs from, and that's all I collect.
Yeah.
You know, their standard stuff is cool, but not the
It's a whole different level.
different level. Awesome.
Sauce.
Awesome sauce.
Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll see you next time.